Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog here, and I'm Mario here. We are back for some more yet again for the likes of the Moxie Toys videos. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Let's Play of Mario Kart 7 for the Nintendo 3DS. So last time we actually did completely done with everything but the forms of the Star Cup, even though that in the entire run is actually pretty darn good, all except but the forms of the final track in that particular cup, most notably because of the fact that we aren't that paying attention to the forms of the actual boulders incoming, but the forms at the very end. But either way though, we did that pretty decently when it comes to that specific, for that specific cup alone. So today for this episode, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that we are about to be moving on to the fourth cup in the forms of in Mario Kart 7, and that will have to be the special cup. So yeah, if you probably couldn't tell already, that our voice has gone a little bit more better actually, even though that's not nearly as perfect as last time though, because we might be still a little bit rough around the edges though. But other than that though, it should be pretty alright and stuff, so don't you think? Yeah, even then, So, if you couldn't tell already, this is actually our third time recording this particular, this part of the Mario Kart 7 Let's Play in general, because, well, the first time we did manage to done this before on the first attempt, and the first attempt was pretty good, all except by the fact that the iPhone storage has been entirely full up. So even then though, we have to do the second time doing this. But then when we get to the second attempt for this recording session, and we still have the exact same issue that we had from last time, that, our iPhone storage has been full up again. So, in the middle of the forms of the final track in the game, actually. So, that's a little bit disappointing. And, yeah, combined with all these two attempts in mind, our voices got a little bit more croaked up as well, in addition to those kind of things. So, yeah, this is actually our third time doing this, so even then though. And as far as I can tell, that in the second attempt it's alright, except on the second course and the third course especially, because holy crap, this recording session is impossible how it looks, and then as a result, it just makes it a little bit more difficult for us to be able to actually just go ahead and do with this particular session and stuff. So, and also, during the likes of in the second attempt of this recording session, we accidentally select the wrong character, because technically, we've already selected both Toad, Yoshi, and Wario by the forms of the actual video so far. So, what characters do we have a choice this time around though? Let's just go for Luigi. And as far as card combinations will go, is the fact that we're actually going to be sticking around with Pipe Frame, and Mushroom, and a Swoop Glider, which either way, the status as far as this card combination is concerned, the speed is actually pretty good, and especially noticeable in acceleration as well, and in addition to the forms of the actual handling as well. I think handling is probably the best part about this combination. Off-road is alright, but the height of this is pretty, miserable at points, which even then though, you can definitely tell why when we get to the actual special cup. So, anyways though, let's get to the forms of the special cup then. So, the tracks are, DK Jungle, Rosalina's Ice World, Bowser's Castle, and of course, Rainbow Road. So, yeah, let's get to it. So, we really do apologize by the forms of the lack of uploads and during the likes of it yesterday, because, well, as far as wanting to right away, there's going to be a little bit of a slight bit of a delay there, as far as we can able to actually consider this fact. So, that's as far as I can usually say about this here. So, anyways though, so let's get started by the forms of 150cc Special Cup, and the first track in the forms of in that specific cup, and that will have to be DK Jungle. And conveniently enough, this stage will make a return in the forms of in Mario Kart 8/Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. So, in the forms of in the, the Banana Cup. So yeah, as far as what Mario mentioned about this before, that it's been about 2 days delay between the actual uploading schedules recently, because obviously we need to get our voices restored. And in addition to that though, that we were super busy by the forms of the most recent Nintendo Switch game that has been announced during the likes of it almost a week ago. I think it's about a week ago now, and that will have to be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And as far as my first impressions of the forms of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that I think we've already mentioned about this before, in the forms of in Star Cup by the way, and we just keep on like keep on playing it back and forth, which I think is actually pretty swell. So, yeah, that's as far as I can usually tell by this at this point. So, anyways, though, so a few things I want to explain about this, actually, is the fact that we've only got about 11 days to go until Christmas this year, so again, we don't know exactly what the actual stuff we're about to be getting for this year, just because, well, first of all, most of these games anyway, what I was looking forward to, like Kingdom Hearts 3 and Team Sonic Racing for multi-platforms, in addition to with the forms of like, actually, there's one of one things out right away, even though I'm pretty sure that, the other Toys has mentioned about this before slightly, but don't know exactly when though. Oh crap, there's the blue spiny shell. And we realize that we don't have our banana with us, so... Oh, great. We get ourselves wrecked by any second. So anyways, DK Jungle is pretty interesting with this particular stage, because it feels more accurately based off on the actual Nintendo Wii game, but in forms of Donkey Kong Country Returns from the Nintendo Wii, which is pretty cool actually, because either way, wait. But yeah, as far as runs goes with the forms of the Special Cup, it's gone pretty alright, well, when it comes to the actual first course actually, but again, because of the way how the fact that the recording session's got a bit of a little bit of a Down syndrome or something, because obviously the lack of capture cards and stuff like that, so, and plus we've only just got one coin in this race, so yeah, it's one of pointing out. And yeah, if you're probably wondering that we're going to be using Mario for this particular cup, but we'll use him until we get to the Lightning Cup, just like how we did it, sorry, I can't speak today for this point. We're definitely going to be using Mario until the final cup in the actual Mario Kart 7 game, so it's one of pointing that right away, so... Anyways, though, so the next course we have is the forms of Rosalina's Ice World, so... It's a perfect opportunity that we can able to actually play this level, because obviously Christmas is getting closer, so yeah, really excited about that. Yeah, as far as I've already mentioned about this before, we've only got about 11 days to go until that's been happening, so... Anyways, you got these familiar planets ever since in Super Mario Galaxy, like for instance, there's actually a Gateway planet, as far as I can see, although the actual, the actual visuals has been, I really do apologize by the forms of the lack of dialogue for this point, folks, because there's not much else I can really say, other than the fact that our voice is still a little bit more croaked up at one form or another, but either way though, when we get to the forms of like, the next video and onwards, even though it might be a little bit slightly better than last time, but it's just how the fact of the matter is though, is the fact that we couldn't even speak properly at the moment, so... As you might expect it in the Rosalina's Ice World is basically an ice-themed level for any sort, and wow, that was really stupid. And I just realized we're actually going to be competing against with the actual me in this particular race. Yeah, which as far as I can usually just try to say about it. Yeah, but even then, we'll hopefully try to catch things up. We're hoping we can able to actually do a better attempt, unlike any forms of how it does in the previous two attempts, I should say. But we might actually do it pretty alright or decently enough. So yeah, let's just go ahead and just toss these green shells right at the opponents. But again, these opponents can be easily be dodgeable when it comes to the actual green shells in mine. But oh great. Okay, there we go. We almost got full off for a moment ago, but we did that pretty alright though. Well, apart from that, which we almost gonna screw up in that specific part. I believe our rival in this particular race, as far as I'm aware, is the forms of myself, because, well... Oh wow, that's really close. Whoa! What the hell? Did we slip off? Oh jeez, I wasn't expecting that, huh? Anyways, let's go ahead and grab the mushrooms, thank you. So, again, not much else to really say, other than the fact that, I believe recently, during the likes of you gotta be kidding me. Recently, about the fact of the matter is, though, is that in Game Awards 2018, they did pretty much announce quite a number of things, actually. It's the fact that, well, first of all, they did actually announce the forms of the actual Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC Pack 1, which usually contains one new playable character. I believe it's actually forms of the third-party company as far as the actual DLC character is concerned, which will have to be Joker from not Batman, but in the forms of Personia 5. So it's worth pointing out. Yeah, which I must admit though, Sonic, I was actually pretty surprised about that, because either way, I've heard about that game before, but I've never actually played it yet. Yeah, neither did I. Alright, here we go with the forms of the next track in this particular game, and that's the forms of, well, for Special Cup anyway, and that will have to be Bowser's Castle, Mario Kart 7 edition. So, in this rendition of Bowser's Castle, it's self-explanatory. We get ourselves a whole bunch of branching pathways we can take, and especially noticeable there's going to be underwater sections every once in a while, and you know, you get the idea with the solution. So, oh wow, we got easily being flattened right there. But yeah, don't be surprised until our skills wasn't exactly that great, to be honest, because of you know, this cocky throat that we still have. So don't expect me to be able to actually just to become stuck at the game, which we are not currently, but it's just that the actual throat itself, or even our voices for that matter, well, I believe what they're trying to do with the actual illness in mind is that they're trying to tone down my skills. So, at least as far as I can usually tell by this point. So, yeah, at the very end of that specific level, as you can see right there, every once in a while we can able to actually just to glide all the way to the actual further beyond. So, it looks like one of these Mii's is actually in first place, which... Is he going too far? Yeah, I mean, a little bit, it might be slightly over there, but hopefully we can able to catch up to him, even though you are going to be joking. Oh, let's just do the combination between both myself and Luigi at the same time, which is, you know, still pretty cool whenever you're trying to deal with, like, if you got some strategies involved, then you could potentially try to do that, but either way though. Yeah, this is what the fire flower can do, that you can actually shoot these fireballs at these racers. So, but you can't use that often, because even then though, they do like limitations of how much shots you can actually like throw the fireballs in. So, yeah, don't get used to it though, but anyways. But again, we do apologize by the forms of our dialogue has gone pretty bad because of, you know, our voices has gone pretty terrible during the past few days. So, in fact, we couldn't get any cells better by the forms of, you know, the past few days worth noting for, because we swear that we did manage to able to drink a lot during the likes of how it does in the past few days, but somehow still no luck for us. Yeah, I could assuming so for this point, Mario. I could assuming so. So, in fact, this particular variation of Bowser's Castle is actually a bit easier compared to the forms of in Mario Kart Wii, but other than the fact that we can able to actually do with the a little bit tricky underwater section for a while, and then, you know, yeah, that's as far as we can actually say about it. Alright, so that's it for Bowser's Castle in Mario Kart 7 incarnation of that, and now let's move on to probably one of my favorite tracks in the entire game. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that right about now. And also the best Rainbow Road of the entirety of the Mario Kart series, and that will have to be Rainbow Road Mario Kart 7 variation of Rainbow Road. What's so unique about this is the fact that we can actually explore from planetoid to planetoid, such as like, you know, the actual planets themselves. Even especially noticeable with the actual Saturn rings as well, and overall it's just a pretty beautiful looking Rainbow Road that we've ever seen in the forms of throughout the entirety of our lives. And also, I believe you can also play this stage in the forms of the actual battle stage, in the forms of in Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS. It's kind of a shame they don't have it in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because, well, because they only just got stuck with the forms of the most basic Mario Kart stages as well as I'm aware. They're still pretty fun all in all, but I just wish if Rainbow Road would be on the list, but unfortunately it's too late now because, well, the game has already been out for about a week ago now. Yeah. And also, just like in the forms of how it does in, you know, Hoo-Ha Island Loop, and especially noticeable with Hoo-Ha Mountain Loop, this track has been divided by sections instead of laps, because this place is probably the biggest course in the entirety of Mario Kart 7. Even though, unfortunately though, when it comes to Mario Kart 8 in comparison, I found Mario Kart 8's incarnation is a little bit weaker compared to the forms of this incarnation because, oh man, this version is so beautiful, even by the forms of how it usually this version will go, because, well, it's a little bit too similar to how it does in Mario Kart Wii variation, but aside from that though, oh man, you can now actually just drive from there now, which is really awesome to me. Well, you do need to watch out for these little rolling chain jumps every once in a while, just like the one. Okay guys, sorry for that jump car right there. Ironically, like we mentioned at the beginning of the video, that our iPhone storage is actually just full up again. I cannot believe how I've done that. Or perhaps it's because we actually did manage to purchase ourselves the much more downgraded version of our phone at the moment right now. I think that's my only type of solution right here, so anyways though, so I really must confess right about now for this point guys, I must admit though, I apologize. And as a result though, on the other hand though, you know, that I really do apologize by the forms of the lack of, this is the reason why it just took us a lot of, like, let's just say a couple of days, whenever we get to that certain point. But either way though, we are done for this point folks, we are done with Special Cup in Mario Kart 7, so let's see the actual final results now. And yeah, we hopefully we're able to hurry things up, so anyway, so the results are, obviously I'm assuming that, Mario, he's in, oh no wait, I think that was Yoshi actually. Yeah, it was actually Yoshi. And, myself was in second place, and of course Luigi is in first place. So, how about that then, huh? But again, we really do apologize for the forms of the video processing departments, just because of you know, the lack of my phone the lack of our phone. Oh wow, we actually got ourselves a new record right here. Way more better than the forms of the previous performance. Like, I believe our previous performance was actually in 3-star ranking, but turns out oh actually I think it was actually 2 actually. So we've now just got ourselves our 3-star ranking. So yeah, that's pretty top notch. And of course we'll skip this because there's no need to be able to show that off when we're able to actually finish up with every single cups. And I believe this is the only ending sequence you can get if you manage to be able to conquer every single cups in the game. But even then, we'll show that off and doing at some point. So anyways though, so let's end things off from this point right now. So yeah, join us next time of Let's Play Mario Kart 7 for the Nintendo 3DS. Is that we're about to be getting started with the forms of the Retro Cups now. So even then, we're about to get started with Shell Cups. So see you guys next time. Later fellas. See you guys then.